What's up, guys? Welcome to this video. About a few days ago I made a mirror match for Executor versus Executor, and I did a guide on how to do that, what the starting lineup was, what the strategy was going first and second. But I got a comment on that video, which should show up right here, that someone in this guy's fleet chart, Zane01L, thank you for telling me this. Someone in this fleet chart was running IG in place of Xanadu's blood. So I decided to try that out to see if it made any difference, if this works or not. And yeah, I'll take you through that in this video. Drop a like if you enjoy the video, subscribe, I'd appreciate it, and let's just get right into the video. Alright, so basically it's not that different of a strategy with IG. I tried it out and I've asked some of my fleet chart members to tell me how it works on defense. So going first, it's kind of the exact same thing. We're still doing the call to assist on Xanadu's blood, because we still want him out of the way, and since this guy has breach on him, the IG is going to attack twice, so it's the exact same thing. We just finish him off here. Now here's what does happen though. IG doesn't do as much damage as Xanadu's blood, so sometimes he doesn't finish him off, and that's an issue when that does happen. So you might want to, if you wanted to run this lineup, you might want to take up IG. Mine's is Relic 5, you might want to take him up higher. If your punishing one dies at the beginning, that's a big issue, and it can lead to a loss. So yeah, this is probably going to be a loss. So this does work, but it's not as clean of a lineup. It's a bit more RNG dependent as its compared to its predecessor. We're gonna try to get rid of their punishing one right now. It's still winnable, but like it's not as clean, I guess. Like there's still RNG. No matter what you do, this fight's always going to be an RNG fight. That's not good. Yeah, so that's a lot of bad RNG there, but it does work. And it's also kind of tricky to know who to bring in next. We usually bring in Boba's ship. I'm still trying to figure that out, but it doesn't seem to make much of a difference. Alright, we're back. Let's try this again. Last time didn't go too well. So we're going to go first again, and I'll show you that this is winnable. The last guy attacked had really high relics, and his stuff was just up there. So yeah, if you go first and it does kill, then I do on the first go. This is a winnable situation. So yeah, like right now we're fine. We win. So yeah, right now I'm just trying to get my payout. So I'm gonna attack with him, and we're gonna mark him now. So yeah, it's fine. So this is, again, it works, and it works on going second as well, but it isn't as good as, I know I've been saying this already, but like it isn't as good as the other one. Does this reduce damage? Not that I know. Yeah, okay. One thing to note, I don't know how well this does on defense. I haven't I asked the guys in my fleet to let me know how this does defensively, but none of them, I only asked them recently, so no one has gotten back to me. But they haven't had issues getting through it, so I got like pushed down like 3 times by now. So no one in my fleet's struggling with this lineup. So just a note. You might catch some people off guard in Grand Arena if you run this, but there's no point in running this like for fleet reasons. Like, we should have the thing by now. By the way, still same thing. You're not really taking out your Houndstooth much, or like, no, it's not your first priority, at least similar to, no matter which. Can I? Okay, here we go. And again, target punishing one because that guy's just dangerous. And yeah, so this is a win. Yep, we got our ult. And I'm just gonna auto the rest of, actually wait. I'll auto it in a second. I want to have the pleasure of putting this on. And okay, now it's auto. So yeah, as you can see, this does work going first. It can still work if you're going first and you don't completely kill Xanadu's blood, as long as your punishing one doesn't get obliterated like mine did in the first video. So I'm gonna show you how it's gonna work going second. It's doable, but it's like similar RNG to having Xanadu's blood in the lineup. Alright, so, let's try this again. I'm getting bad RNG going second, so let's hope I get it this time. Holy shit. This guy has a 9, yeah, fucking 9. Okay. This is like the 4th try. This is our 4th try, hoping that we go second. Because I know this guy's executor is just as fast as mine. What? No. You're kidding, right? Okay. Hang on. How fast is this executor? This is 194. What is mine? Shit. Where's... Yeah, we have the same speed. You're telling me 4 times in a row I go first? There's no way. Okay. This is the 5th time. There's no way, right? What the? No, this is actually a joke. No, like... Let's go. I don't even care about the crystals at this point. 6. This is the 6th try. We have our executors are the same speed. This is the 6th time. Am I going first again? Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah. So if this happens, you can win going second because like they haven't done much damage to my punishing one. I don't know if IG would survive the volley, but you just do the same thing as you would on offense because it's essentially a wasted turn for them. So yeah, you get rid of Xanadu's blood and you run this just like you normally would. So yeah. I'm just trying to get contract up. We're gonna mark him because he's under stealth. Yeah, he puts that on him. We're gonna bring in Xanadu's blood now. Let's get some damage and contract up. There we go. So yeah, and this should finish him. I thought we'd have contracts by now, but it's fine. IG does, yeah. So you can honestly, this kind of this works better on going second. So like I think that's the drop off for this. If you have a slower executor, you might want to consider going IG, but a faster executor would probably be better to go Xanadu's blood because he does better on offense. Because having a Xanadu's going first is better than having IG going first, but having IG going second is better than having Xanadu's blood going second. With that said, it still is going second still has a lot more RNG involved than going first does. So, I mean, it does work. Don't get me wrong, it does work. But from what I've tried this out a couple times, and from what I have seen, going second with IG has more RNG involved than going first with Xanadu's blood. So, just keep that in mind. But if you can't afford to, but if you have Relic 9s in your, if you have Relic 9 Piets in your shard, and you can't afford to take up your Piet, I'd say put IG in there. And if you can Relic him up to maybe Relic 6 or 7 instead of 5, that would be ideal because it gives you more chance of getting Xanadu out. And punishing one. Make sure your punishing one is as high as you can because he has to survive the initial volley. If he isn't high enough relics, or if he isn't if you can't take the hits, you can't win going second. So yeah. So to sum it up, this is an alternative lineup for Executor. It's not exactly any better on defense, but offensively speaking, it works better than the traditional lineup going second, but it's worse going first. So yeah, I hope this video helped with anyone struggling with the Executor mirror match. I hope this helps with your fleet arena with GAC, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you did. Subscribe, it would really help me out. So yeah, drop any questions you have below in the comments. I'm happy to answer them. And yeah, that's all. Thank you everyone, and have a great day. Peace.